Last night through yankeeprepper.com, I sent out a newsletter to all those that receive it from my website that I had managed to acquire 25 pounds of Yemen Mocha. Not just Yemen Mocha, but Yemen Mocha coffee from the Haraazi region of Yemen. Yemen Mocha from the Haraazi region is one of the most prized and sought after distinctive coffees on the fine coffee market. Most people will never get to experience Yemen Mocha from the Haraazi region. Marco Polo describes in his journals that he stopped through Yemen, managed to get a cup of Yemen Mocha from the Haraazi region, and loved it so much that he bought some with the amount of money that he was allotted for his trip, took some with him, and actually bought a secondary shipment to be sent back to Europe. By default, the coffee from this region is organic. In fact, nothing has changed in the cultivation and processing of this coffee in hundreds and hundreds of years. It's like stepping back in a time machine. There are no herbicides used, there are no pesticides used in the processing or cultivation of this coffee. All natural fertilizers are used in the growth of this coffee. It's like stepping back into a time machine, and I think this is what adds to its distinctive flavor. I've got all the packages and labels and everything ready to go. I'm going to walk you through the process this morning of roasting the coffee, pack it up, and even take you to the post office with me. I really appreciate everyone that participated in this and made the orders. Of course, I brought it to you at a very good price. It is not unusual for Yemen Mocha from the Haraazi region to sell for $25 a pound. In fact, what I offered this as usually is sold in green bean form. So it's a heck of a deal, and I'm really happy actually to be able to share this kind of stuff with you. This is what makes the website and what I'm doing here, even more exciting. I'll try to do more of this in the future as well. So anyway, come along if you want. I'm going to show you how I roast it up and send it out. the first crack. And that is basically the water and moisture inside the bean is escaping through steam and causing that pop. The last few minutes between 9 minutes into the roast and ending around 12 minutes, hopefully, are crucial. This is where the coffee is actually changing. You can see it in the bean. The bean will change sizes, the smells change, everything happens rapidly here. This is the crucial part. This is where, as a roaster, not only is your sight important, but your smell. You've got to be able to kind of smell your way through the end of the roast. Roasting is not a timed process. It should not be. Even though, you know, watching the clock is important to me to kind of know where I am, give me an idea. It's really the scent of the bean that is the most important element in this process. We're close. See, the bean is smoothed out. It's going to pick up a satin outer gleam to it. I can hear it just starting on second crack, so I'm actually going to shut the heat off and finish this without the heat on, because at this point the coffee is actually making its own heat. You don't need to put any fire on it. That's it. So you've got kind of a satin sheen to the bean, but there should be no oil on the surface of this bean. If you've got oil on the surface of the bean, when dropping the roast, you've over roasted. You've gone past the full city roast. This is just where I want this coffee. This is a good roast. Another indication of a good roast is just by the weight in your hand. You can tell when you've gone too far because the bean will be more like popcorn. You've roasted everything out of it. That along with oil on the surface of the bean itself. When I pick these up, I can tell that, you know, it's still got the heart of the bean in there. got a good weight to it. You always want to pick through these natural old-time farms because you'll find remnants of where they laid them out to dry in the sun. This is actually a stone from Yemen.
لأكثر من 5 قرون حارب الناس لأجلها، كتبوا الشعر فيها واستفادوا منها. قيل إنهم ماتوا من أجل شربها. إنها شجرة البن. اليوم لا يعرف الكثير من الناس أن أصل البن أتى من هذه المنطقة الصغيرة من العالم. ويذكر التاريخ أن كلمة موكا كوفي يعود أصلها إلى ميناء يمني يسمى المخا. رغم كل ذلك يبقى اليمن البلد الوحيد الذي ينتج بن الأرابيكا 100% بطريقة طبيعية.